There seems to be confusion with my listeners. In March, the Chief Medical Officer, Chris Whitty, saw little benefit from masks. In April, Matt Hancock, your colleague, told me that there was little benefit, but now we're told there is. What's changed?
Yeah, I mean, you're quite right to put your finger on the issue, which is that SAGE, the scientists recommending all these things, have said there's small additional protection to fellow passengers, but it is true to say that there's been quite a lot of sort of academic debate about whether the net benefit is perhaps, perhaps over or by the possibility that people are touching their faces more as they take these things on and off, and that could be counterproductive. So I don't want to pretend this is a dramatic improvement, but on balance, and given that it won't always be at every moment in time possible to maintain social distancing on public transport as it gets busier again post the 15th, which is when non-essential shops reopen and that sort of thing, we think that it is sensible just to provide a simple, straightforward instruction to people, which goes beyond the saying to people up until now, you might want to wear one. Just make it clear. Wear one, get it done, and therefore provide a bit of reassurance for passengers.
The sense is we're late to the party again, though, Secretary of State. We, the United Kingdom, was late to lock down. We'll talk in a moment about quarantine. The sense is we're late to quarantine, and we're late on face masks. Why is the United Kingdom always playing catch-up?
Yeah, no, that's mischaracterisation simply for the fact that, as people will recall, watching their televisions earlier in the year, we were several weeks behind, in particular Europe, on where the disease was up to. So, of course, it's always going to be the case that we're several weeks behind the next measures.
Why don't we try and get ahead of the game, Secretary of State?
Give the example of transport and these compulsory wearing of face masks. Of course, transport's been largely empty. 95% of passengers haven't been there. Maintaining social distancing, by and large, has therefore been extremely straightforward. And given that the advantages are marginal, particularly if there's not an issue with social distancing, the advantage is not there. That's been the reason it hasn't come in sooner. We know, though, on the 15th of June, not just non-essential retail, but also secondary schools, years 10 and 12, come back. We know there'll be increased pressure. The message will carry on, actually. Please don't take public transport if you can avoid it. But we know it will be a bit busier, so it seems sensible to give people the warning now that you'll need to wear a cloth face covering to use that transport system.